I'm attorney Stephen New. Over 1 billion opioid pills have been dumped into the state in the last 20 years by the pharmaceutical industry. As West Virginians, we've all felt the impact of this opioid addiction crisis. If you're the grandparent or custodian of a child who was born drug addicted, call me immediately. Representing innocent children, that's why we do what we do at the Law Office of Stephen.
The following bout is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit and is for the MLW World Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers at a total combined weight of 319 pounds, Bo Kudal and TJP.
Two close friends here. TJP, the long-traveled veteran, Buku Dao, relatively new here in MLW, kind of serving as a mentor to Dao.
And their opponents.
Yeah, and I know for Buku Dao, it's been his goal to team with TJP in MLW, and now they have a shot at the Tag Team Championship of the world.
Salina de la Renta presents the team of LA Park and Hijo de LA Park. They are the MLW World Tag Team Champions, Los Parks.
First tag team title defense for Los Parks. Here's Hijo de LA Park, and of course the chairman, his dad, the legendary LA Park, and Salina de la Renta leading them out to the ring. She was flanked by, I don't know, this, I'm going to call him a shadowy figure because I've not been able to get any kind of information on what's going on with Promociones Dorado.
The gentleman that walked out with Selena is an associate from Azteca Underground, watching over El Jefe's investments. And he's just going to be at ringside, I guess, looking over what's going on here. But we still don't know who is behind Azteca Underground, the new owner of Promociones Dorado, pulling all the strings, who has all the money. We don't know.
What I want to know is, how do you know that this gentleman here is protecting El Jefe's investment? You got some intel that you're holding back?
No, I mean, I hear rumors, that's it. And we saw those associates upstairs earlier in the VIP suites. I'm as confused as anybody, Rich. I wish I had the scoop, I just don't.
Tag team title matchup here on MLW Fusion. Salina de la Renta a little less, maybe a little less animated than usual.
She looked a little nervous walking out. She may not want to cross her new boss. So, and then LA Park wasted no time before the bell even rang.
Does LA Park ever waste any time? It seems like he's always ready to go. Well, he's still got the moves, doesn't he?
No, he does, better than ever. LA Park with his son, Hijo de LA Park, the new World Tag Team Champions, making their first defense. Buku Dao and TJP defeated Violence is Forever to earn this shot at the World Tag Team Championship. And a gentleman like Buku Dao, barely 5 feet tall, fighting for a world championship here with his mentor in his corner, although I wonder if TJP is maybe injured on the outside. This is the biggest fight of Buku Dao's life.
It most certainly is, and it seems like he's going to have to go this match 1-on-2, at least in the early going here. Cover and a kick out of two. I mean, well, you see TJP trying to get to his feet on the outside. I mean, he got nailed by LA Park, didn't he?
Yeah, blasted right in the face. Great strategy from LA Park to catch him off guard. Yeah, the bell hadn't rung, but the chairman's going to do what the chairman's going to do. What is the point of being the chairman if you can't do whatever you want?
Well,
it's the only thing higher than an executive producer.
The chairman.
Is the chairman.
Okay, fair enough. Buku Dao.
Oh, right in the back of the neck.
Yeah, he caught him with a forearm. You see TJP on the outside. I think his jaw's bothering him. I'm sure after getting nailed by LA Park. And here comes TJP, not the legal man. He wants an LA Park.
TJP all fired up. And this is what you got to do when you're dealing with a bully like LA Park. And I'm not even saying it was wrong. LA Park did what he had to do. But TJP's been around long enough to know if a guy takes a cheap shot, if you don't stand up for yourself early, he's going to fight dirty and dirty over and over. And Buku Dao can learn a lesson here from TJP.
Dao is the legal man, is he not? Hijo is the legal man. And yeah, referee has control here, which is nice to see after what we've seen here in the past couple of weeks in in MLW. Now, let me ask you this, St. Laurent, taking nothing away from Los Parks, they are the World Tag Team Champions. Does the way they won those titles, does that change anything to you?
Well, Boku Dow just got clotheslined down there by Io de LA Park. The way the Parks won the World Championships.
Oh, come on, it was this kind of stuff.
Well,
it was this kind of stuff.
One of the biggest wins of LA Park's illustrious career, to be tag team champion of the world with his son, by hook or by crook. You can complain about it. You could say Tom Lawler maybe didn't call it down the middle. I think he did. We could have a vote on that later. But the point is, they're the champions of the world. Nobody can stop it except for Boku Dow and TJP. That's what they're here to do, to try to end this reign in its infancy as the Parks make their first defense.
LA Park said that he would retire if he didn't get a title shot and win gold here in MLW. As Boku Dow getting fired up, big clothesline, and now TJP just kind of shoves his teammate out of the way and lays in a couple of thick ones on Hijo de LA Park, kind of barking at Dow there. Leg is hooked, and you can hear Dow saying, "Ref, come on for the titles." That might have been a 3 count if the ref had been turned around.
And sometimes if you're a competitor like Boku Dow, who maybe's never been in a world championship match before, you have to rise to that occasion. TJP understands that very well, and he's shown that in the early going of this matchup.
Things may be breaking down a little bit. Dow and TJP with the, it always seems like the odds are stacked against whoever's in the ring against Los Parks, and whoever is going up against Selena De Laurentiis. LA Park with his attention on Dow as TJP and Io de LA Park continue to do battle inside the ring, and a big kick.
Yeah, right to the face of TJP. A little bit of a pose here from Io instead of going for the pin.
Now simply choking TJP.
But we've really seen Io de LA Park coming into his own. Maybe he sensed, hey, this early in the matchup, I'm not going to be able to pin the guy.
Choking him again.
I'll taunt him, I'll agitate him, and then I'll choke him. We'll go for the pin later.
Io de LA Park with the chin lock. LA Park sends Dow in, and I'll tell you what, this match getting a little crazy, but still can't imagine what our first ever Backley Brawl is going to be like later on. Main event, Hammerstone versus Mads Kruger could get very, very violent. I hate to be the official in that one, and this match here is a perfect example. This referee's had his hands full.
Credit to this referee. He's tried to maintain order the best he can. It's always tough when there's 4 fighters and only 1 ref, as Boku Dow runs into the feet of LA Park.
Down into the cover, and a kick out at 2 as TJP back into the ring, courtesy of LA Park. Grabbed him by the, oh man, by the top of his head, and what do those Parks have in mind here?
Double Irish whip.
Oh no.
And the head of Boku Dow goes right into the solar plexus of TJP. He's doubled over. He might have gotten the wind knocked out of him, Rich.
Well, it is almost, in many ways, been a 1-on-2 battle for seemingly for a good portion of this matchup. But right there, Dow able to duck out of the way. TJP perched up on the buckles. Here he comes. Oh, flying head scissors. Now I've lost track of who the legal man is.
Yeah, there's so much action going on here. So much quickness from Boku Dow and TJP as Boku Dow launches to the outside.
A low dive, and then TJP slingshot crossbody to the outside.
Yeah, what a pescado there from TJP. And on that side of the ring, if you crash into those steps, up on your neck, back of your head, very dangerous situation, both for the man flying to the outside and to the competitor that he's crashing into.
It is Boku Dow, who's able to plant Io de LA Park. Maybe going for a crossface. TJP with LA Park tied up. Trying to lock him into the octopus with the World Tag Team titles on the line here in this matchup.
Oh, look at the power of Park, though, to pick up and throw TJP. While TJP had Park in that submission hold. And that is the size and weight advantage of LA Park being put to use, but TJP follows it up with a drop kick.
Nicely placed, and TJP trying to get fired up down to the outside. Nails Park right, looked like he got him in the eye, St. Laurent. Maybe in the bridge of the nose or the eye, what have you. Boku Dow trying to follow up on the offense. Plants Io de LA Park for the titles. Cover here, oh man, a kick out at 2. Can you imagine? In their first World Tag Team title defense, what it would mean for Selena. She'd probably be excommunicated from
it would be a
Promociones Dorado.
disaster. She looked so nervous at ringside. Is Io able to follow things up with a flying forearm?
Big drop kick right in the corner. Listen to her, she is yapping away out there. Io, lateral press and a kick out. At 2, I mean, you want to make a good first impression in your first day under the new boss, don't you?
Yeah, but you know, sometimes for a guy like a Boku Dao, getting a big opportunity like this, sometimes you feel like you're playing with house money, and you actually go in very calm, and you don't have the nerves you expect as both men crashing center of the ring with a double clothesline. So maybe that's played a role here for Boku Dao, that he is overperforming.
That advisor handed Selena something.
Yeah, I couldn't see what that was.
What is, oh, come on, no, wait. Oh, come on! Oh, what, not again now!
Another Park?
That was another, what is that, another gremlin under the ring? What is this?
I don't know how many Parks are under the ring, but Boku Dao doesn't realize it's a fresh man.
What, 3, 5, 10, how many Parks can you fit under there? This is insane! Shoulder breaker, and, come on now! That's it! Now
The winners of the bout, and still MLW World Tag Team Champions, Los Parks.
come on, St. Laurent, even you have to admit, more sleight of hand by Los Parks, that's not okay.
Okay, their name is Los Parks. Their name is not Two Parks. They are the champions of the world, victorious here in their first defense, and what brilliance here from the Parks, from Selena, from Promociones Dorado, from the Associates, from the Shadowy Figures, from Azteca Underground. Whatever is going on in their shadowy world, it's working. They've got the gold, and so far, no one's been able to stop them.
And a disappointing loss here for Boku Dao and TJP. For winning that matchup a week ago against Violence is Forever. Hey, only your second match, a World Tag Team title shot. They came close.
No, I mean, obviously they're disappointed. They had a chance. But TJP, wow, being a lot more aggressive with Boku Dao than I expected.
Oh, man! Wow! I think TJP's had enough of his protege.
Wow, Boku Dao has looked up to TJP for so long. And I'm just so surprised to see TJP lose his cool like this, Rich.